Alright then, what's up gunpla fans, standing here with another live stream. Today I am building another pre-built kit, actually not another pre-built, another rebuild kit. To me it's supposed to be called a rebuild, but this one is supposed to be the first ever generation mobile kit of Gundam Seed. Infinite Justice Gundam. To me it's called a pre-built, actually not a rebuild. Actually I have to rebuild a kit that I have built once before, and this one is actually not from any of the Bandai line. It has the Chinese and the English, but the short thing that I kind of forgot to say is that in the Chinese, in the non-Bandai exclusive, non-Bandai like a second-hand like company, there is no way there's like this 30 and this 31 unit, because I already have seen the unit before. I never see any of those type is now sold outside right now of second-hand company. So yeah. Now let's get into the build then, shall we? For this type of like build, I may or may not will not how to pull it. I may not, or I will end up use the polycap from the box inside, or maybe not going to use the polycap from the box inside, because basically we already have some polycaps that's semblance the same thing. I know I need to build the body, so I'm gonna grab one of the body piece of the ball joint out, and one of the neck ball joint of the polycap. One of the neck polycap. As well, I know that it's gonna require the definitely the H polycap. So I'm gonna grab two of this out. Of course, if there is one of it I saw a crack in it, I will switch it. That looks a little bit too big, so let's use this then. Yep, that's the same size. Yep, definitely I just saw that coming. So the two of this is also necessary ball joint for it. As for the rest, it's just the F and the PCU, the PCI. The PCI, the one for the hands is the PCN. I, N, and F. Let's see at the necessarily original run that I had in the box though. The I polycap and the N polycap looks the same, but the size variant. No, I thought my no, my recording phone is ringing. So it's not. It's just my alarm phone is just ringing. I'm gonna move that to that spot so it will not let you disturb me when I try to do live stream. Now then, if I will just take those two are the same size, and yeah, basically the two, this is also the same size. Yep, I already got the necessary polycap out. Now it's the F polycap. The F polycaps for the legs, so basically I have a ton. That's rougher outside, that's no way it's supposed to be the F polycap. This one is a little bit shorter, so no way. So yeah, basically the two, they should just do it then. Okay. Basically I already got all the necessary polycap, but the set of the hands grab. Here they are. So I got G and E polycap. So what type is short and narrow? Not thick. Huh. Oh, so I guess it's this. Okay, so it's the one with the largest hole. So yeah, okay, I got two of the same polycaps. Now then, let's see here. Yeah, apparently the backpack does not require any polycaps right now. Okay then, let's build the body. So one or two of the polycaps I'm going to require to use the main ball joint that's been given in this Gundam kit. If anybody are wondering what time am I live streaming right now, it's actually quite late in the country that I'm in. So I would just wish that somebody to just support, not literally trying to make me want to comment about my life on somebody that decided to ban or block. Literally it's a pain, the gender to always do have to have pain and suffer. My life is my way that I literally describe my own path. It's not something that is able to be decided by anybody. If the government wanted to change a person's life, there's a simple way that they could do it. and that's just freaking toss their money. Literally just toss their money, because in this world, the only thing that they would have say on some people's like mind is money is worth more than. Wait, what the? Don't tell me. By some people's eyes, money is today worth more than just some other people's life. I guess I can just use mine then. If that is not there, oh wow. Sometimes I just don't understand about some people decide to go rob someplace else. I just don't understand why. Of all the goddamn logic that in their mind that they could think about, and they just end up have to think about and have to just go and rob a robbery, or just not robbery, a bank. I don't get it. Even the person hired to try ship Coca-Cola from its country to other countries. I just don't get it. About some law, I know that some people will say there's some law that is deserved to be broken, and there's some law that does not deserve to be broke. But how about let me ask this much. Do any of them even consider about their family law that they should not even consider at all? Try to break a finger of that, because I do know a lot of people that do literally break their family's law. I do know a lot, especially some people that never consider to change their lives after they already have been through something else, something terrible. And especially it's a pain to try to deal with a person that who has already stolen and broken somebody else's stuff and never considered to pay for the thing's budget that he broke. He never considered to literally try to pay the person back for the money that he literally, for the stuff that he just broke. By my family law, if you broke something, you must pay it back. But if you don't pay it back, what's the option of it literally you touching it first? After all, if that person decided to touch it without even have any interest about it, then why he even try to steal? For what reason? Because of jealousy? Because of guilt? Because of depression? No, there's none of that in that person that I'm talking about. The only thing go through his mind is what I would call it selfish. Because he is a selfish man with a selfish mom that never considered to even try to search his son's room properly. Instead, he just only take a picture of his son's pencil box. To me, And we say about that his son did not even consider to steal the people stuff, the people in his class stuff. Especially he already have stolen a teacher's like money in a computer class, and also especially that he already have stolen of two of his friends' money. Like it's basically in my cases of budget is quite high because it's $50, 50 ringgit actually. 50. The number is called 50. 10, 20, 14, 14, 15, 50. Yeah, $50. Actually, not the ringgit. 50 ringgit. 2%, 50 ringgit. It already a price uplay range up to 200, not to 100 ringgit, and he literally never decided to commit to saying the truth. I would literally have said a word in front of him, and that is, if the truth never be heard, it shall be humane. It shall be humane. And still, he never decided to try to pay the person back. Instead, his mom just asked for one of his classmates' phone number and ended up just returned the watch that he has stolen to him. Or should I say his classmate. There's a law that I do know about is from China. Is if there's a person that caught you stealing stuff or kidnap anybody's like children or kids, or literally try to steal their stuff, that person shall be hated by all people of all China, of all Chinese people in China. Because of what? Because of he literally have done something that nobody have done, and that's literally a crime. A crime of stealing and kidnapping, or even killing. I will just wish that I know how to make a charity for my school friend, that the stuff that he had is end up just being stolen and been made broken by that person's child. Short name Kelly Yee. Actually, not short, long name Kelly Yee. That's the person's name. And his mom's car JST 3363. Literally, he's stolen a person's stuff in school and end up never try to pay the person back the stuff that he broke. He never admits, and he never the wrong way. You want to know one thing? When I say that when I literally told him about it, I have a hidden CCTV that I already have hidden in his classroom. You want to know the first thing of his face is look like? A person that truly have stole a person's stuff face looks entirely afraid of literally that way. And literally I have to keep telling him a lie about gangster groups that I'm going to bring them to his family's house location number, and especially the stuff that he stole has his house ID, has his house home address. I already have taken a screenshot of. That's also a lie. I end up have to say a lie to allow him to literally try to return. Actually not return, bring that classmate of his, the stuff of his classmate to school, and end up I have to ask one of my friends that is in the same classroom as him, or should I say go to the same classroom, study. I end up have to ask him to straight up go to his bag and spot check it until that fake list like gunpla is been found. If anybody is wondering who is Fickley, he is actually one of my school friends. Also is in the same one that I literally told you guys that I asked him to go check for that friend of mine, like check that person that Kelly is bag. Damn, I'm so having my eyes is so drying out right now. So yeah. I only try to read it all way, and especially Aldi sent a message to his mom. Tell him about my life suffering and how my family literally try to treat a person that steals money or literally try to steal stuff from them. Like the method of literally punishing. I already have told his mom, and also especially if I wanted to send his mom the video of that I go to Mid Valley in Malaysia, actually not Malaysia, Johor. In Johor, the shop name called Mid Valley. If I have literally sent the video that I literally recorded of my friend Fickley, like the gunpla, like the kid that the Mid Valley shop there sold that let's just say the Gundam Blue Destiny Unit 3. Holy cow, the budget in Malaysia sold for freaking expensive. 172 ringgit in Malaysia. I know some people will say, oh, that is so cheap, that's so very cheap. Okay, I can literally tell you this much. If you're like me, that you don't have a job and you literally only survive from literally the money that your dad giving you to school every day, then how about you tell me this? Would you or would you not felt that budget is very pricey? Because to me, it do feel like it's very pricey. Because of what? Number one, you're in school. Number two, the money you gain from school is not that high. Number 3, you literally have to save up to be able to buy some gunpla if you literally felt so bored of your life, bored of your miserable in your house. And 5, there is only some option that you're able to buy. What type of great gunpla? There's limit of option that you're able to purchase. I like building gunpla, but sometimes I wouldn't try to build it so late. The reason why I build it so late because I don't want it to spend that very long time to literally try to give this to my friend. P.S. he already paid me for this Infinite Justice Gundam that he wanted. So I'm going to try to build it my best so I'm able to just give it to him and pretty much what I will call it tip-top shape. So yeah. Now let's see. Right now though, it's not like that I doesn't know about Instagram have a system about torturing of a language. Right now I do know, but still, who am I to judge another person's life? In the true sense of what, my family actually have a sickness, and that's called uric acid. I don't know, do I even have that or do I not even have that at all? Because by my family, the uric acid is supposed to be rare. Rarer, maybe not rare. The uric acid though, the gender that literally cut the uric acid is from my grandma all the way to my mom. As for the reason why, it's because my grandma is speaking as too family that usually eats a lot of sweets in his childhood. And now I would have to say that I may or may not have all the attracted type problem. From my stepmom's side, it's more like your body healing system. As for the reason why I said body healing system, is just basically it's like if you didn't get enough sleep, you would sneeze and plus your body would overheat. And it's literally a pain because I only have 2 to 3 times that I did not oversleep. Instead, I literally spent it very late to go to bed. So end up I'm literally may or may not will get overheat at night. No, not at night, at morning actually. I know in the words though it's supposed to be right now. It's literally I know right now it's supposed to be morning in USA, but still, who am I to judge? USA have different type of policy. I don't know that much, but still, I may or may not have already saw the future of Donald Trump. If Donald Trump is lucky, and I don't know, I already have dreamed of this before or not, because the dream that I literally dream of is Donald Trump literally dying to COVID, suffering from COVID. Reason why? Because one of his family attracted the COVID from somewhere else, and end up he come back to his house and end up didn't know that one of his family have attracted COVID, and end up when the both of them are sitting in a dining table, and end up one of his like family end up cough like just once, and end up that cough literally attracted COVID, and literally Donald Trump inhaled the air around him, and end up some of the COVID end up going through to like Donald Trump's lung, and end up striking its breathing part of the body, and end up he is now in the hospital. It's just sometimes kind of very hard to really try to tell from the timeline, because the timeline that I literally saw is just in my dream, not that realistic. But still, some realistic may be real, some realistic may be phony, but some others only death is sincere. The only point that I would ask the government right now is to just hurry up and just switch to some type of really systematic money system. I know online shopping is supposed to be a thing, but if somebody is so desperate of money, I would just really somehow just recommend the government just straight up create a system that's able to fund, like basically, if somehow hacker if they wanted to hack the system, they could, but the only thing that they should require is first typing the reason why they have to steal the money, and second, if the reason is good enough, they are allowed to use that money. But if the reason is not good enough and it's not being satisfied of the choices of the hacker, or any type of hacker decided to choose, then my answer would just be like, bro, you could have literally tried to choose another way of life to literally try to require more money. And yeah, I will have to say, I also kind of forgot to say, the system, even if the hacker end up able to hack into the system, the only thing that they unable to hack into is the main program of the system, because to me though, if they hack into the main program, the only thing that they just gonna end up getting, it's the type of system that allows the computer to just blow up. The system that allows the computer to just straight up blow up. As for the reason how the computer will blow up, the app, the funding app, the system that allows people to attain money, or should I say use money, end up literally sending a signal to the hacker's computer and end up setting it to overheat, and end up it just blows up on the hacker's face, or killing it. So yeah. A lot of zombie apocalypse like the movie, some of them are actually just funny. And so funny, I meant joke hilarious type. I wonder where's my sanding. Oh, it's actually under my table. It's just I did not see, or just not see, I did not remember where I put it. I just wish that I would have known another way to hurry up and build this. But still, there is no easy way to build gunpla. You require to buff the parts, trim the parts, and sanding it and filing it down. Literally. I will just wish that there's a way to YouTube for me to just end up pausing this live stream. But the answer is no, there's no way to literally pause the live stream when it's already live. If anybody are wondering what type of live stream am I doing, I'm doing live stream on my YouTube and my Instagram right now. From YouTube side, I am literally using Instagram live streaming right now on my YouTube channel. And from my Instagram side, they're literally unable to see me using my YouTube to literally live stream with my screen recorder app. Basically, it's just by one phone. Oh, hmm. Do anybody actually know about Big Big Hero 6 and the role of what is it again? The minions with the the main character of literally long nose. I would actually have to say about is that don't anybody know about that? The two of those worlds is actually the same, but it's in different country. For one of the episodes of where the long nose literally try to go meet with his sibling that literally have a lot of high-tech equipment from their father, where its father worked as a villain that may or may not just kind of feels like it may or may not has already died. similarly like its mom. Okay, I'm definitely required to drill some extra drills the holes for it to not be so hard to push in. The two of those holes is actually the same location. Machine location, the same universe that Disney created. Reason why, like the kid that has the villain kid that actually has make like a bento of him of a very bad boy. Yeah, that's essentially from the realm of Hero, the Big Hero 6, the country of Big Hero 6. It's like all the Japan language. Yeah, it's actually from the Big Hero 6. Okay, so this is uneven, I knew it. If that location, if that's if the despicable meme end up it's not connected to the same realm of the Big Hero 6, then I'll have to say that how did they even have that much of a high-tech technology if it's not from the same if it's not from the same realm? Because only the type of Disney realm that I know about have that much of a technology is Big Hero 6. Despicable meme is actually connected to Big Hero 6. Oh, so that's a little bit smaller. So I did just use the wrong polycap. Is it supposed to be gonna mix this one, or is it supposed to be something else that I kind of forgot? Which so this is C runner. Let's see, is this the same? High-tech weapon, high-tech space shuttle. Only one type of realm of Disney character Disney have created fit the possibility of the Big Hero 6. And plus, Big Hero 6 is a realm that Bandai, oh yeah, good night. It's a realm of that Bandai, actually not Bandai, it's actually a realm of that Disney created as for a series of technology and stuff. And end up if the minions is not if the minion is not a way that I would call it a genetic high-tech system, then I wouldn't call that the same same location as the Big Hero 6 because of the minion. They go insane when they has become purple. Short terms of bubble researching meant that they are evil. Holy cow. Right. Alright, at least the legs is connected. I'm thinking of us doing the time to close my eyes. I freaking hate how people sleep right now. At this time, I can literally hear two other people's motorcycle and literally like 2 to 3 person like fast race car racing through right now. And also I can hear plane. Yeah, definitely one of my friends backpack plane I am going to straight up see is my clear yellow Tamiya paint here or not, because I will straight up use that to paint it. Oh, excuse me. If anybody don't know about it right now, I have like when I breathe in and out, my lung, the section where it it tries to take the air in and the air out. It's right now it's overheating right now. When I breathe in, breathe out, it's right now it's dispersing out hot air from within my body right now. I don't know why. This is supposed to be something that I require to eat again is conduct action, but I might not. But right now I don't even have stomach ache. Yeah, I may or may not need to record to have my phone to try to buff and shine this. Maybe not. Oh well. I will try my own way to do it. Sometimes some people like sibling never consider to think about what they are doing or what they will end up hurting. To me, I have a freaking pain in the ass sibling of a little brother. When I'm literally sitting in my room trying to build like this part organizer section, he ended up coming in, wanted to try to hug me, didn't even consider the thing about is pushing me forward and end up my forehead hitting my table. He never considered about that. Because of what? Since childhood, I already told him so many times, and also especially my mom and my dad and also my brother. Told him so many times, before he talk, please think before he talk. But no, he never considered to think, but end up so selfish. It's because of what? Because of that, it's because of the things that he never considered to think. So of course he wouldn't consider about his being consequences to other people's life. And I hate him coming into my room. I don't even know I wanted to go to rest or do I not want to go to rest. You know what? I should actually try to go to rest on my bed for a sec. I will be back in 5 minutes. Maybe not just 5. just almost fall asleep. I decided to have some subconscious that I will wake myself. I actually built Infamous Justice Gundam before because I have an exactly a replica. This is mine, but I'm actually trying to help a friend build his. He only asked me to purchase it for him because he wanted. So yeah, and plus I'm helping him build it. I can't believe that my body is so overheating right now. And even my voice is deciding is turning into the section that I will call it uneven. Alright then. And as that part's been completely built, some parts of this gunpla I unable to help him paint it exactly like the book and also the box art, but still I could still able to tell with some parts that's supposed to have color that's one or two of the stickers is not matching it. Short terms of a word. I know that some people usually saw goals in 3 a.m. or maybe earlier than that, but still, why didn't any of them have like weapon on hand? I just don't get it. what if I just almost fell asleep again? And that's twice of a part that I almost would have fell asleep. It's not like the dead wouldn't want to be with the living. The dead would want to go be with the living. It's just that they could not. If somehow some people, or should I say some couple, end up giving the dead a vessel, then they're able to be with the living. All human beings' body is a vessel, flesh and blood vessel. And the pain that we felt, it's just something that only we truly wanted to felt it. To somebody that never consider about it, how life works. If there's no pain, suffering, actually. Without pain, the person would suffer. Reason why? Simple. They wouldn't know that they would just straight up die. They are just straight up dead. Because of what? Because of that, they could not able to feel pain. Hey Sunrise, and also with Bandai Namco. I should say Bandai. When are you guys gonna create a real life gunpla builder game system that allows players to create their own custom built gunpla? Not on their phone, and that is the tough system that they're able to play in the card. They're able to scan their gunpla and literally use it in the card of the game that you guys use for basically some type of arcade game in Tokyo. The arcade game system, or should I say the system that allows you to play arcade game in Tokyo. I am yawning, but I am going to be getting sleepy and unable to be awake. So the reason why, because the only place that I'm gonna slap on is on my table. Similarly, like Yuli say in the Gundam series. He ends up half completing his gunpla and ends up fell asleep dreaming of the dead child of Saku, which will kill him. You know what, I may or may not just end up just put this as part 1 and part 2 live stream. How much I do? Oh, great. Now I'm literally talking about Malay because I'm just daydreaming of something. Great. Those might not be the right one. So I guess I'll use the one from the holy cow then. If somehow is that if there's a possibility of like anime, Disney fantasy, Bandai, like basically Gundam. If like just basically if there's a way that all of those can able to literally being seen in one section, then I would say OMG, that is one amazing video. so it's easy to put push in and push out. Depending on how you fish and what type of place that you don't feel that lucky. Depend on my choice, I would try to choose a random spot and to try to fish for a fish. Then when I'm having night dream, it's more like a daydream, but dreaming at night right now. In the near future, I may or may not want to try to upload a full series of Kyokai Senki on YouTube and no, just on my YouTube channel. Kyokai Senki, a full episode of Kyokai Senki. But instead of the Kyokai Senki logo, I'm just gonna straight up use the Ghost Army front big page. Ghost Army, and I'm gonna put it as the Japan borderline army. Yep, that's gonna be the name. Of course, I forgot to build the torso first before I build the chest. Great. Why didn't Bandai create an anime version of Gundam Seed Eclipse? Because I don't like to always read manga. Because I don't even know how their voice sounds like. Then what try to reach an manga? No, not manga. Manga, actually. I just said it wrong. I know that from the very start that I say it. Oh, I do know that. Not like I'm blinded. So that I actually know. Hmm. If I truly want, I could also try to link my Twitch. Actually, not link my Twitch. Also try to do live stream on my Twitch. So that way I shall have 3 apps that I'm live streaming on. But still. Hmm. Mhm. Of course. Oh, hi. I am basically building Infinite Justice Gundam for a friend of mine in school. Does my version? Oh, hmm. So it's black. Interesting. This is the wrong one. This is the hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna end up, and actually not end up, I'm gonna end my live stream here because right now my voice is kind of making me feel like that I couldn't stay overnight right now. So yeah, setting here, ending live stream. Goodbye.